You know, one time I was outside like suntanning and a fly, like a little tiny fly, landed on my arm and then it died instantly from the sun. It just like literally, it flew onto my arm and then just fell over and I was like, did I just commit a homicide on a fly? Oh my goodness. Hey everybody, please excuse my hair. I literally do not give an F, so you're gonna deal. I'm wearing my awesome VidCon shirt. Bam! Bam. I don't know if you can see that. Anyways, I'm here to tell you all the stories and weird things and awkward moments that I had at VidCon. If you guys didn't know, I went to VidCon and then right after I went to camp for 2 weeks. So I got back at the beginning of this week and just, started sleeping for how many days because goodness knows how much you don't sleep when you're not at home. So I met a lot of people, which was really awesome. Most of them were really nice, and so I will tell you the ones that kind of stick out to me. So I saw Sam Pepper on the Industry Day, and he was actually on his way to a meeting. So I was like, hey Sam Pepper, like we're walking, I'm like, hey Sam Pepper, can I take a picture with you? And he's like, yeah, sure, you can take a picture with me, but it has to be like a walking one. So we're walking like like trying to take a picture together because he was in a rush to get somewhere. Another moment that really stuck out to me was I met Lena, who is the overly attached girlfriend, and she is so pretty in real life. Like, not that she isn't pretty in her videos, but like when you see her in real life, you're just like so starstruck, which I was. So I was like melting. Yeah, I met her, I took a picture with her, I hugged her, and then I told her that she was the Kia to my soul. And she was like, oh my god. But that was really nice. She was like, oh, you're so cute. And I was like, ew, please stop. Oh, blushing. There was this escalator that kind of goes to the, second and third floors or whatever. And sometimes people come down from the escalator and, like they're known people and like a crowd just forms at the bottom of the escalator. So they're coming down going, F me, because they're just gonna be surrounded by these people. I saw the brain scoop, like Emily. She was at the top of the escalator and she was coming down and we went, so we went to the bottom of the escalator and it was she's so adorable. And I'm sure that's weird to say because I'm younger than her, but she's so adorable. And she had this coffee and she almost spilled it on me and I was like fine with that. I was like, she could spill her coffee on me at any time. I saw Connor Franta and literally, because I was like, I'm not sure if people like hugs or not. Like, I'm not sure, and I don't want to just be like, hug if they're like a germaphobe or something. They're like, no, right? I don't want that to happen. So I was like, hi Connor Franta, nice to meet you, my name's Faith. And he's like, hugs. I hugs, and I was like, oh, hugs. Like, it was super ox. But he seemed fine with it. I saw Cater 17, and the thing is that it's different when you see someone over there and you decide to walk over to them, as opposed to turning around and there being someone right behind you. Whew, heart attack ensued. So I literally turned around and Cater 17 was right there and I had like no time to react. It was just like, so that's what I did. I literally fangirled right in front of her face. It was just like, ugh. And then she was like, because I was so speechless, she hugged me and then picked me up. She picked me up and then she held me for like 15 seconds and it was the best thing ever. Like 600%, that was the best hug ever. Like and I was like, Cater 17 is hugging me. And it was the best. I met the Fine Bros, and I told them that if they needed anyone for Teens React, that they could, call me. So I think they said no, but I think I disregarded it. I met Brizzy Voices, and it was so exciting because, it's interesting when you just see people like from their videos and you see them in real life, right? So anyways, I was like, Brizzy, can I take a picture with you? And she's like, oh sure. So then I took a picture with her, and then right afterwards I'm like, okay. I was gonna be like, okay, bye. And she's like, do you want a mint? And I was like, yeah, I want a mint. So, like, I just stood there eating mints with Brizzy Voices. And it was really awesome. So I met Against the Current, which is, like, a really good band. And they were so awkward. They were, like, the most awkward people I think I met there. Just because there was, like, this booth that they were taking pictures at, and this lady was taking pictures, like, with her awesome camera and putting it on their website or something. And so there's, like, a backdrop. And so, she's like, oh, I'm gonna adjust my camera so you can go talk to them if you want. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I go up to them, I'm like, oh, I really like your music, and they're like, oh, cool, do you want to take a picture? Here, and they just grab me, so we're standing there like this. Just going like this for a minute. And I was like, I just wanted to talk to them, but they're just like, and their face is like right here, I didn't want to be like, so, how are you doing, huh? VidCon? VidCon, huh? VidCon. Right? So I was like, oh, awkwardness. Took the picture and then I left. It was like, ugh. I met the cast of Lizzie Bennet Diaries and they were so awesome. The panel itself was really fun and awesome, and they were like discussing what shipping was, and it was quite good. Needless to say, I ship me and Gigi, so that's a thing. Me and Allison. What's up? I met Nikki Philippi, and I was like, hey Nikki, can I take a picture with you? And she's like, oh sure. So we took a picture, and then afterwards she's like, so I'm lost. Do you think you could help me? And I was like, yeah, of course I can. So then me and my sister helped Nikki Philippi get unlost. I had another heart attack moment where I saw Gio Antoinette like in a line for food. So I was like, oh, Gio, can I take a picture? And then right behind her was Bart, and I just went, hey Gio, can I? And so I'm like, oh my gosh. So I took a picture with both of them, but it was just like this. It's like my brain just shut off for a little bit. So I met John Cozart, who is Paint, and I went up to him and I was like, hi, my name is Faith, and he's like, oh, hi, my name is John, and I'm like, I know who you are. But I think it's just funny, because that happened a lot. Like, I'd be like, oh, my name's Faith, they'd be like, hey, my name's this, and I'm like, girl, please, I know who you are. I was eating lunch on like the second day, and the girls from AV Bite sat next to me, and I was like, Brittany Louise Taylor, I was like, because she's really tall, I was like, can I take a picture with you? And she was like, of course you can, you're so cute, and like crouched really low so that she can like take a picture with me, and I was like, ew. It's just so funny like hearing, because like I'd never hear that, no one ever tells me I'm cute, so then it's like, when a bunch of people do, it's kind of like, what? Lee Newton was the best part of VidCon for me, I think, just because she gave you the time of day. She was kind of like in a little meeting huddle with some people, and I kind of felt bad, but I was just like, Lee Newton. And she literally just turned around and went, yeah, and like came over to me. Like she wasn't like, no, excuse me, I'm in a meeting, so shh, right? Like she turned around and went, oh yeah, what's up? And so what happened when I asked her to come over, I gave her these silly bands that were dinosaurs, and you know, she's a fanatic of dinosaurs, so I went, Lee Newton, what's your favorite color? And she's like, oh, like fluorescent green, so I gave her the green one. And then I was like, what's your favorite dinosaur? And she's like, oh, Brachiosaurus, so I gave her the red one, which was a Brachiosaurus. And I was like, oh, there you go. I love you so much. And she's like, oh, thank you so much, it's so nice. And then she goes, do you want this? And she takes this bracelet like off of her wrist and puts it onto mine. Like she puts it onto mine and like attaches it and goes, there, it could be like our friendship bracelet. And I was like, dying in all the places. I was like, what? So yeah, I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Those are kind of some, I think most of them. I think I covered them all, but those are like the awkward, funny, awesome stories that happened to me while I was at VidCon. If you haven't seen my VidCon swag video, go check that out on my second channel. This week I am going to LA for a week. We're visiting family and, you know, being all touristy and such. So yeah, have a nice day guys. Stay sweet. Bye.